Hello Libra, how are you? Thank you for coming here. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back, because you are the person who is holding this door open. And as long as people keep coming here to watch these free readings, I will continue to offer them online for you. If you are brand new, I just think that you're gonna want to hit the subscribe button on the way out, just because the people here are so really uplifting. I think you'll really enjoy that. So if you find it in your heart to subscribe, like, and share, that would be great. That helps my channel grow, as it has been. And you can also hit that little button, the bell button beside the subscribe. It's on the bottom right hand side, I believe. And if you wanted to do that, then I can get a hold of you whenever I upload, instead of you worrying about what I'm doing. Here's to you. Coffee, nectar of the gods. All right, so I hope all of you are well. Yes, I'm chit-chatting. I'm taking my time to start the reading, and if you don't like that, there is a fast forward button down there. And you go ahead and do what you need to do, and I'm going to go ahead and chat to my people. All right, so this reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for the sign of Libra. Air sign. Libras are creative. I love Libras. I have some in my life, so they're very important and special souls to me. And so I have prayed over these cards already, so I'm just going to cut them here. Oh, can't forget the Emperor. Put the Emperor in there. It's from last reading. Okay, so I am going to cut these cards, and I'm going to ask for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, if you can please tell me, what is the most important thing that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Libra, needs to know? What is the most important thing that Libra needs to know about their current situation? If you're not sure, this is a general reading. If you're not sure what that means, please look below. All right, you'll see that all in the description here. I am using the Gilded Tarot today. That's them. And the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to pull an overall energy card. So the overall energy for this reading, Libra, is deceit. Interesting. Okay. So I do see deceit, the card Seven of Swords. This is your overall energy. So I do see this card a few different ways as a reader. So first of all, deceit is many things. Deceit can mean someone lied to you. Deceit can mean they just didn't tell you the whole story. So maybe they just left out a few parts so as not to annoy you or get you upset. Also, someone could be quite literally stealing from you, stealing your things inside your home. It could be a financial plummet. That could be it as well. Deceit is anything that that you don't see coming, that someone or some corporation has constructed against you. So maybe at work they're not telling you everything you need to know about the new position that's coming up, that kind of thing. So it just is an overall deceit, whatever way you look at deceit. We'll see how that applies within your reading here. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for, up here for the sign of Libra. We got 2 cards there. 3 more cards, please, for the sign of Libra. This is going to be to around about the April 15th. This is a bonus reading for March. It is March going into April, around about the 15th of April. And this is your bonus spring reading. And when I date my stuff, it's purely for organizational purposes. So really, this could travel into all of April. I don't know that it won't. So the first thing I see here is that you are single. You're single and abundant. You are headed for either a business that's making you a lot of money, or you are headed for well, people see you as single, as abundant. They see you as transformed. There is a butterfly right here. They see you as transformed. Maybe you're just not the same person that you used to be. You feel different. You look different. Your countenance is different. So, yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so looking at your reading here, I've got 5 cards from the near past info, and in the past, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks into the past, I do see that you're feeling a little bit defensive, and I think your defensiveness is about love. So, or just starting something new in general. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a love reading. It is intended to be a love reading, but could resonate in other parts of your life. I do see here that you're feeling defensive about a new start of some kind. This card here is about people, taking actions against you. So all of those rods there, those are actions. Those are passionate actions against you. You are taking the higher ground, because that's what Libra does, takes the higher ground. And you're protecting something behind that door. So something that's precious to you. You are protecting it. You are not letting anyone get to it, but you are also fending off those, those things that people are saying and doing to you. Now, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, first early love, yes, could very well be. But in this case, I feel like it's something that you're defensive in starting. It could be a new start of some kind. It could be a new business. It could be work. It could be a relationship. At this point, I'm not entirely sure. So let's keep moving. I do see that your hopes, wishes, and dreams are here. Also some healing. So feeling balanced, feeling healed, feeling like you can move forward with your thing that is passionate. You are passionate about someone or something. And I do see that you may be having something that is going to come toward you here that you have not been expecting. And it's something good. It's not something bad. So I see that the Knight of Swords is someone who just kind of, busts through the door and says, I'm here. So it's kind of a surprise that this person has arrived. And they're arriving and they're going to talk about something that is passionate. Now, this could, like I said, mean a job. It could mean something that you've always loved to do and that you wanted to continue to do. Let's look at your energies that are current here. So 5 cards for the current energy. So right now I see you trying to get a new start in something that you love very much. Something that keeps you very passionate, something that keeps you moving. I feel like you have a lot of hope with this thing that you're passionate about, and that you feel as though you have to yet be defensive and a little bit quiet about whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. The Queen of Cups, the energy of the Queen of Cups is about really enveloping people in love. She loves deeply. She hurts deeply. She has a lot of depth, and to be connecting with someone in that way is very special. It is to me anyway. So being able to have someone so vulnerable to you that they are connecting to you in a way that is so vulnerable like that is really very beautiful. So what I see coming in the current energy here is I see stability. Stability, I feel like charity. This king is also masculine. He's also taking care of his business. He is the person who is charitable, and people and things are in bloom around him. So it's a growth spurt. I feel like you had gone through a time where you felt like your heart was broken because of some sort of tower that happened just probably within the last month, the last 6 weeks. I do see you as closing the chapter on that. So if that was, something that came to an end that you didn't want to come to an end, I'm sorry, but I do see heartbreak, and that's what caused the tower. Your heart was broken, and now the tower comes down. You get friends and family, the people who love you, to push away the rubble and help you build it stronger. So I show that whatever caused the tower, whatever heartbreak caused the tower, that you're going to be closing that, you're going to be closing that chapter. So congratulations, you've learned a karmic lesson. And because this is the last card in the deck, in the last major arcana card in the deck of tarot. So that means that you're working on shutting things down, closing things off. You're never going to look back there. It's something that is done for you. And then you look for the new opportunity. Some readers see this as an energy that's pulling back. I see it different depending on the depiction of the cards as I see them. And this particular one, I see this person staring straight at that new opportunity, wondering whether or not to take it. So I feel like there is an opportunity coming. Oh, and these two came out together. So I feel there's an opportunity coming that is going to be quite by surprise, that is going to be fortunate, and it could come to you via another air sign, so another Libra or Aquarius or Gemini, and it can also come in the form of water. So a water sign, I mean, not the form of water, but water sign. And the water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. All right. So in the current energy, I see you trying to get your stability. Your stability after a tower, closing a chapter, learning a lesson. And now you're moving forward. You're moving forward. You are not going to take your eye off the opportunity until it's yours. Okay. And then we go to the future. I need 4 cards for the future, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Libra. Oh, somebody's taking charge. Taking charge. Sleeping better. Feeling a little fear. Because things are about to change. Things are about to change. So Libra, we have the 6 of Swords, and this is, of course, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The 6 of Swords is the energy of moving away from something. So something that was chaotic, you're now moving away from that because you need to go to calmer waters. And it is really important to you that you keep your stress level down so you can stay well. And then after that, I see you as taking charge. So this is the card of Aries, but it is the energy of the Emperor. And the Emperor's energy is he knows everything about the kings. He knows he has the knowledge of all 4 kings. He runs the empire, which means that he advises the kings. So he's kind of the CFO, the CEO, the president, the guy who's at the top of the food chain. And so that energy is the energy of taking charge. So Aries is always in charge, head of the pack, always the leader, but always bringing people with them in order to make sure that everybody has what they need. I think you're taking charge of these bad sleeps you've been having, these dreams that have been keeping you awake at night, the things that have been weighing on your mind, things that you worry about. And you worry about those things even when someone's not around. Even when the person you're worrying about is not available, you will continue to worry about that person. So the thing is this, and this is the only thing I'm going to say about this pandemic. Worry and stress will beat down your immune system like no other. So please try and stay kind and calm. Please try and look at the positive. Try and keep your stress levels down because it will beat you up. Okay, so yeah, you're trying to get. You've taken charge of your nights of sleep now, and I think that you had been exhausted and so out of energy because you were trying to take control of this. I feel like that is in the past though, and I feel like you're doing okay. This moon card is here, and the moon card is here, and it's reflecting a little bit of fear onto your night's sleep. This is the 9 of Swords, by the way. So it's all communication, connection. You're thinking and overthinking. Your head gets down on the pillow, and there you go, thinking about all the things. And I show that the moon card here, there are things in the distance that you can't see, and it bugs you because you like to be in the know with everything. It's really bothering you that there is something in the distance that you can't see. And it's casting a little bit of fear. The moon will cast a light onto inanimate objects, and even ones that move like a rabbit. If the moon casts the light, it can make it look huge, right? But things are not as they appear. So I like to say here, things are not as they appear. There's other things coming that you can't see. Stay connected. Stay connected to your source. Last card coming out on the first row here is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's about to start moving. All the things that you've been working towards are about to start moving. Things are moving in your direction. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. And when the Wheel of Fortune begins to move, it brings fortunate events. It brings money. It brings fame. It brings a new job. It brings good health. It brings all the things that are fortunate in your life. So Cool, very cool. It is, this card is about Jupiter, and Jupiter is the bringer of gifts. So there we go. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming forward here. And it's something you can't change because this card is a major arcana card. So the universe is saying, hold on, here it comes. You better be prepared. Okay, so let's go and get 3 more cards for the future. And the bottom, there we go. We've got the Queen of Cups again. Something to do with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Someone who is a water sign in your life might play into this. I do see that you're just looking for reciprocity. You would like things to be balanced. You're looking to balance, you know, a relationship of some sort. I don't know if it's a relationship with in love or family or friendship. I'm not really sure what that relationship is. To me, I don't have here anything that indicates that this is a love relationship. So what I do see here is that you have the 6 of Swords, and that now that it's come up in your reading here, it is time to move to calmer waters. So please keep your stress level down. You are wishing for this. You just want things to be, even, right? You just want things to be, I'm hearing Spirit say, on the level. You want things to be on the level, and you just need to get away by yourself in order for you to be able to go to those calmer waters. This is your wish, that things would just slow down. Well, guess what? It's time for you to take up a lot of napping. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Okay. So I've got 3 more cards to pull. We're going to start with 2 more cards for the future. And we have something that is coming your way in terms of something that's very emotional. It could be an apology. It could be love emotions. It could be love from a child, love from someone who is in your life, you know, someone who is a friend. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that it is a partner, but here I do see that you've gone and you're looking for something to be passionate about. So I think you're feeling a little bit stale or stagnant, and you're looking for something that can put the passion back in you, the passion you had about it before. You're looking to reignite your passion here. I am in the last card of your reading here, Libra. Last card. There you go. You showed up. Justice. This is your card. It's the card of Libra, and the Justice card only shows up when there's an injustice in play. So something here, there is an injustice in play. I don't know if it's legal or if it's just something, a relationship that has gone sideways, maybe a love relationship, maybe a relationship with a family member, and something you need to get back on the level, back on board, back on the table. That I just heard Spirit say back on the table. So you need to get it back on the table, this relationship, and you need to fix it, because when that wheel turns forward, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. There's going to be fortunate events, and it's going to be a time where things are going to be changing a lot. There's going to be lots of quick change coming in your future. So I would suggest that you decide which calmer waters you want to go to, decide what your hopes and dreams are, because your wishes are about to come true. All right. That's all I have for you, Libra, and I hope you enjoyed that reading. And even if you didn't, please leave me a comment. I always like the comments. And if you are interested in a private reading, please look below. You'll see my email address there, elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca. I do have quite a few spots available still going forward into April, so if you're interested in your April reading, now would be the time to book it. All right. And I hope that things are good where you are, that your family is well, that you are well, and that you are keeping your social distance, and that you are just staying home and deciding to drink tea instead of coffee because there's no milk. You know, there's no net. If you have everything you need in your home, there's really no need to go out. And I hope that if you don't have to go out, that you don't. All right. We're almost through this, guys. We can do this. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.